For once in my lifetime and never before, some words from a song stuck in my head. How did I get there? And by stuck I mean I really couldn't get those words out of my head. How my life had become so much just a routine that I couldn't even remember what day of the week it was. Like it planted a seed in my mind that started to grow bigger and wider and stronger. It made me think that my whole life was like an autopilot, but with no destination where I could turn that autopilot off. I wouldn't say that I felt blue or sad. They may call it blue, but it's just strange. I used to say that color is hope. Now it just seems empty, meaningless. Am I the only one who thought like this? I read online that it's a cognitive disengagement, simply a derealization, like living in a movie and being a spectator of your own life. Is it a disorder? I was afraid to know, so I stopped reading. And now I'm not sure I can answer that question. I would rather just call it once in a lifetime feeling. It feels safer that way, at least for me. I mean, it doesn't make my life any worse when I think about it. It just feels like it's not mine anymore. Now I wonder how others say it. How do they make sense of this paradox of life? Can I call it a paradox? Should I just let the days go by? I desperately want to know the answer, but I think I need to see it through someone else's eyes. Although, to be honest, I don't know why I thought it would be helpful. What would I ask them? Have you ever had a once-in-a-lifetime feeling? No. How could they even possibly know what it means? Unless they've heard the song before. I have to start with something simple. Have you ever thought that your life is like on the autopilot?
I mean, definitely, yeah. I think my life kind of depends on other people's choices because, when the war started, it's just never been the same. But otherwise, I mean, things like, college and like what you choose to eat for breakfast, I guess my life depends on myself, but I prefer making my own choices, even though I can't always do that.
It's kind of strange to realize that the voice in my mind has completely changed. I mean, not the voice, but the language. I used to speak and think in one language, and now I have to adapt to both. I'm trying to adapt, but it's like two different identities are fighting over each other. Which one should I call mine? Since I moved to another country, I've forgotten how to call things mine. They all seem temporary. But I still remember that first sight out of the window of the plane when I arrived here. So strange and a little bit blurry. Can you describe a time when familiar surroundings suddenly felt completely strange to you?
Do you know what? I was actually thinking about the other day. When I was in Ukraine in my house and I was in my room and I sat on my bed and I was like, this is too clean for me, you know what? Like, you know me, I'm a messy person, like, my room's always messy, and then when I came into my room it was like, none of my stuff was there. Like, I usually had all the paint and all my like books and like clothes all over the floor and tables and chairs, but it was just, it felt different, like it was not my room anymore.
I will never regret coming here. I'm just used to remember how things used to be before. All those little memories that I value for no reason. Why do they seem so meaningful? Have I given them that meaning? Yesterday I felt that hesitation about throwing away my old boxing gloves. It's been 5 years since they become useless, but I didn't. I didn't throw them away. Maybe because I hesitated for too long. Maybe they really do hold something. Or maybe it's me holding something in them. I've never used the phrase it feels like a long time ago, because no way it does. My memories from primary school seem closer than the breakfast I had today. What moment made you realize that significant time had passed without you noticing it?
Last time I felt nostalgic was, I think, like a couple of days ago when I was playing tug of war with my dog and she like ripped up the other half, and it was just like, it took me back a couple of years ago, back when I was in Ukraine. It's like she just keeps ripping up her toys, but I don't really know, like it's just kind of her thing.
Насправді, ти дуже часто, ну я дуже часто, як ти просто думаєш о тому, що типу я би хотіла би повернутися назад, там час без війни, типу, розумієш? От. Тому що війна це жах. І коли тебе просто кожного разу б'ють, і тобі треба то туди їхати, то туди їхати, бо ти не можеш типу, жити спокійно вдома разом з друзями. Ну тяжко. От. І коли я була декілька разів сама, тому що в мене не було тупо друзів, тому що вони типу їхали з України і все. Всі ховалися, всі бігли. От. І коли ти думаєш просто про це, то таке, чесно, дуже боляче. Але ми живемо. От. Стараємось.
This is nonsense. What if they are all too unsure or afraid to answer? I guess I'm the one who is afraid to ask. Maybe I should just stop searching for meaning like a 12-year-old in math class. My last math class was a long time ago.
last time I felt nostalgic was, I think like a couple of days ago, when my dog kind of like ripped off all of my... Я забула всі язики. I think my life kind of depends on how the... Я не знаю, що сказати. You know, since I was young. Ні. Що?
А коли ти поняла, що пройшло дуже много времени без свого осознання?
Коли я провожу время з вами. Ні, то всегда так, тому що коли ти типа проводиш вже время, то воно всегда швидко йде, знаєш?